All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with our feet flat on the floor, ankles below the knees, sitting up nice and tall. Feel the belly pull in and slightly tuck the tailbone down towards the chair. Roll the shoulders up by the ears, bring them back and down. You can rest your hands on your thighs. And then gently close the eyes or take a soft gaze at the floor. And just start to notice your breathing. Bringing your awareness to the breath. No need to change it or shape it at this point. Just notice the quality of your breathing. And now start to deepen the breath as you expand the inhale, inflating the belly, the ribs, and all the way up into the chest. And then taking a slow exhale through the nose, chest, ribs, and belly. And inhaling and exhaling through the nose, take a few rounds of deep, slow breathing like that. Notice how your body begins to settle in a way. It wraps itself around the breath. And then we can pay attention to that breath throughout the practice, making it the key element. Hi, Jana. Grab a couple blocks. And as you're ready, blink the eyes open. We'll start to warm up. Let's inhale the arms overhead. And exhale down. Inhale, reach. Firmly pressing down into the feet. Belly in, shoulders down. Exhale, float the arms down. One more big inhale, reach up. Maybe the palms touch. And exhale down. Let's hug the right knee up, take some ankle circles, just warming up the lower body. Easy ankle circles, one direction and then the other. And then pointing and flexing. Let's try to sit up nice and tall, keep the belly pulled in, tailbone down toward the chair, shoulders away from the ears, and now toe in and toe out. Toe in and toe out. All right, and then drop that foot down. We'll take it to the other side. Left foot up, big circle with the ankles. Draw that great big circle with the big toe, moving in one direction. And then the other. And we'll point and flex, or flex and point. Noticing your breath, and then we'll go in and out. Keeping the breath deep and slow. And bringing that foot down. Let's take the knees wide. Take a couple sun salutations with the feet wider than hip width distance. So reaching up. Pull the belly towards the spine. Then exhale, fold forward. Falling right between the knees. Fingertips down toward the floor. Chin to chest. Inhale, coming halfway up with cactus arms. So right away, start working the core. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, up. Reach up. And exhale to prayer. So it's a little bit different with the arms. We want to keep them center. So inhale, sweep up. Maybe look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, falling right between the thighs, chin to chest. Now inhale, come halfway up, cactus arms, feel the core engage, and exhale, fold. Now sweep the arms forward, reach them overhead, lengthen the spine, and exhale to prayer. Good. One more like that. Big inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, cactus arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead, press down into the feet, lengthen the core, and exhale to prayer. All right, nice job. Bring the thighs back together, feet hip width apart. So we're going to start working on the core. So I'm going to give you a lot of options today so you can find your comfort level with these. So the first thing we're going to do is just start with lifting one knee and then the other. But what I want you to do is focus on your spine being straight and your shoulders being over your hips. And so when we lift that knee, you should feel it in the belly. You're going to feel the thighs, of course, but you should also feel the core start to work. So lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. Now, if you want to up level, you can bring your arms out to the side. Make sure you keep your shoulders over your hips, so we don't want to be leaning back or leaning forward. So inhaling and exhaling. And now if you want to up level from here, arms go right overhead or in a V. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Now exhale, and last one. Float the arms down. And just shake it out. Shake the legs. Windshield wiper the feet. All right. So we're going to take this to the next level now. So reset, shoulders over your hips, ankles right below your knees. So this time, we're starting with the arms down, and you can hang on to the chair if you need to. We're going to lift, extend, bend, and lower. So it doesn't really matter how high the foot comes up. You're going to feel this in your lower abs and in those quads. Lifting, and remember to breathe. Now maybe the arms come out to the side and lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now maybe the arms come up. All right, look at you, challenging yourselves. I love it. Bring it up, out, down. 3 more. Up and down. Inhale, extend, and down. Last one. And down, up, and down. Bring it down. Take a big inhale. Cactus the arms, so lift the heart, keep the shoulders in line with the elbows. Couple of breaths here. See if you can pull the elbows back a little bit, open the shoulders, open the collarbones. And release. Right ear to right shoulder. Left arm maybe comes out a little bit. You can close the eyes here, just check in. Move your chin forward and back to find the stretch that feels the best for you today. Just relax that right arm down. Bring the left hand in and slowly roll the head so your chin comes to your chest. And then the left ear comes all the way over to the left shoulder. And again, move your chin forward and back. Find your best stretch. Then maybe the right arm comes out a little to deepen the stretch. Pressing down into both feet, active core here. Deep breathing into that stretch, into the sensation. And right hand comes down, rotate the head back to center, bringing the chin to the chest. And now slowly, either move the head side to side or go all the way around. And once you've gone in one direction, then take it to the other way. Deep breathing. And once your chin is back to your chest, let's bring the head back up to neutral. Shoulders down away from the ears. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Core facing forward. Inhale back to center. Press down into the feet, active legs, and exhale. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. Drop the shoulders down. Inhale back to center. This time let's look up. And exhale, take the chin all the way down to the chest. And back to center. All right, let's take a regular sun salutation with the feet hip width apart. Inhale, reach up, engage your core, pull belly in. Exhale, swan dive forward, chest falls to the thighs. We'll inhale halfway up with cactus arms, and let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, release, fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms back, around, and up, reaching up. Take a hold of your left wrist with your right fingers. Stretch long, and then over to the side. And we'll hold here for a few breaths. Think about your shoulders being in line with your hips. Keep that left hip plugged in, plugged down into the chair. Pull belly towards spine. One more breath. On your inhale, come back up. Release and reach up. Grab the other wrist and exhale over to the other side. Nice big side bend. Try to keep the elbows back. Shoulders over the hips. Both feet planted and both hips in the chair. For 3. And 2, and 1. Inhale, back up, release the grasp, lengthen out of your waist, and exhale, hands to prayer. Taking your knuckles together, we're going to take a twist with the elbow moving back. So take your left elbow back, back to center. Exhale to the right. Right elbow goes back. Now, if you can't keep your elbows at shoulder height, just drop them down a little bit. And other side, reaching back. Back to center. And other side. Back to center. Shake it out. Bring them down. Let's take those shoulder circles. Rolling forward, lifting up and rolling back. Inhale, roll back and down. One more. Shrug way up, roll them back and down. Now opposite direction, bring them up, forward. Feel the shoulder blades broaden across the back and then roll them down. scrunching your shoulders way up by the ears, roll them forward, and then down, and then one more. Get out all those kinks, and bring it down. All right, nice. Shake it out. Okay, let's take our blocks, and they're going to go side by side in front of your mat. Okay, so feet are going to come up on the blocks, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. Now, your arms can start here, down by your side. You may want to hang onto the chair for balance, just until you get comfortable with the movements that we're going to be doing. All right, so we're going to start with the left foot, and we're going to bring the left foot down, right foot down. Left foot up, right foot up. So down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Arms out. And 3, 2, and 1, down. Take a break, take a breather. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to do that again, but we're going to start on the other side. So part of this is kind of mind-body connection, paying attention. So this time, arms down, right foot, left, right, left, right. Maybe arms out. Breathing, maybe overhead. Can you feel your core working? As soon as the arms go overhead, you should really feel that core engage. 3, 2, and 1. And bring it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Lift the heart, lift the chin, lift the gaze. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms down. Let's take a sip of water. Okay, so now that we're nice and warmed up, we're going to try some seated jumping jacks. So ideally, you want to do arms up. Wait a minute. Up and out. Here we go. So up and out. If you can't do both legs at the same time, just do quick feet. All right? But I want you to sit up nice and tall. And we'll start with the feet on the blocks. And up and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Shoulders over hips. Good work. Exhale, inhale, inhale. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Big breath in, exhale it out, and just feel your heart rate. So getting that Heart rate up, working the core. All right, so let's go back to right and left. Starting left side, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, now maybe arms out. Geez, I thought this would be more of a challenge for you folks. You're like right on it and overhead. 5, 4, lengthen, 3, 2, and 1. And let's reach up, big inhale. Take a hold of the left wrist, reach up and over to the side. Back to center, over to the side, back to center, and one more. Back up, other side, reach up, exhale over, back up, exhale over, working the obliques here, and back over, and one more. And bring them down. All right, let's see. I think that's it with the blocks. Yeah. All right, so we'll take the blocks to the side. Then we're going to take hands behind the head. So just gently rest your fingers behind your head. You don't need to interlace. It's probably better if you don't, so you don't end up pulling on your neck. So we want to keep the spine straight, head in line with the tailbone. So crown of the head and tailbone in alignment. We're going to do opposite knee and elbow. But what I don't want to see is this. All right, we want to try to bring the knee and the elbow together in front, working the core. All right, so let's try. Right elbow to left knee. And back down. Other side. Left elbow, right knee. And down. So try to bring the knee straight up and the elbow over. So we're really twisting to the side. Can you feel those quads working? Feel the core working. Try to keep the spine straight. Inhale, exhale, and other side. Take 3 more. 3 and 2. Last one. Release the fingertips, take the feet wide, and let's just take a forward fold. Slide the hands down the shins, gently, slowly fold the body forward, maybe bring the hands to the floor. If your block is handy, you could also just rest your hands on your block. Or grab opposite elbows, letting the weight of the elbows traction the back. Just let the head and neck relax. And you release the elbows, move your block back out of the way. Hands to the thighs and slowly roll up as you press down into the feet. Coming all the way back up. All right. Take another cactus. Spread the fingers wide, elbows in line with the shoulders. Just a couple of breaths here. Feel the core working. For 3, 2, and 1. Take your right forearm to your right thigh. Left arm extends. And then we're going to sweep it up overhead and then over. Take a big side bend. Really reach the fingertips, plug that left hip down into the chair, and pull the belly towards the spine. Keep reaching, keep extending. And now let's sweep the arm across the front of the body as you exhale. And take it all the way around. So reach out to the side, reach back up and over. Take 3 big circles like this. Just 1. And 2. And 3. And when the left arm is extended, meet it with the right arm. Both arms extend, palms to the sky. Reach the thumbs back, open the chest, pull belly towards spine. And as you exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches up, get length from the hip to the fingertips, and then tip it over to the side. Think about shoulders being in line with the hips, press down into the feet, active legs, big smile. Yes, we're doing good things for our body today. For 3, keep reaching. 2, and 1. Now as you exhale, bring the arm across the front of the body. Sweep it back out. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring it over and around. And 2. And last one. Bring it around. When the right arm is fully extended, the left arm comes out to meet, big T, thumbs back, chest or shoulders down away from the ears, chest over the hips. So tuck the ribs under. Take a few breaths here, drop the shoulders down away from the ears. There we go. Reach the thumbs back and exhale to prayer. Heel toe the feet in, and let's just take a seated mountain pose, finding our center, closing the eyes, hands down by the side, palms facing forward. And just scan the body, notice the energy that you've generated. Nice. All right, let's make our way up to standing. Move this out of the way. All right, let's take a downward dog to start with. Get a nice big stretch. So hands to the back of the chair. Walk the feet back until your arms are fully extended. Your feet are hip width apart. And we start with the heels and the hips in line. And then we start to reach the hips back. And then maybe bend one knee and then the other. We're keeping the gaze toward the chair, but on the floor. And warming up the legs, the backs of the legs here, just gently rocking the hips side to side. And then come to stillness and just start to fold your chest toward your thighs, keeping a bend in the knees, keeping the arms extended. And breathing here, feeling the shoulders relax. If this is too much on your shoulders, then you probably need to walk your feet in a little bit, so there's not quite as much pressure on the shoulders. Bending the knees. And now let's walk the feet forward just a step or two. Keeping a bend in the knees, release the hands down, grab opposite elbows, and we'll take our dangle here. Now, if you have a tendency to get dizzy, keep your gaze lifted to the horizon. And just think about resting your chest on your thighs. Maybe rock side to side. Let the shoulders be heavy. Arms heavy. And release the elbows. And then slowly make your way back up to standing, taking the hands up the front of the shins, up to the knees. Keeping the knees bent while rolling up. And let's bring the hands to the hips, tuck the tailbone long, lengthen the crown of the head, pull the chin back, drop the hands down by the side, and close the eyes. Can you feel all four corners of the feet on the floor? Maybe shift your weight around over to the right, and then forward, and then to the left, and then back. Finding your center, and then opposite direction, move back. Shift the weight over to the left. Come forward and over to the right. So very small movement, just getting a sense of our balance here. All right, and now let's walk to the chair, so your fingertips will be on the chair. Feet hip width apart, edges of the feet parallel. All right, and we'll just do our lifting and lowering. So it's up to you. Keep your fingers on the chair to begin, or right away you can start your balance. So I'm going to start with hands in prayer. Find my drishti. Make sure my feet are plugged in. Crown of the head reaching towards the sky. And I'm thinking about someone pulling me from the crown of the head and lifting me up. Maybe my heels only come up an inch. And then we come down. And then we maybe come a little higher. And then we lower down. And one more. And lower down. All right, let's take our block, since we have it handy. Putting it on the tall way between the feet and the ankles. So I just find this so helpful to get that energy that we need concentrated toward the center, toward the midline. So the ankles are squeezing in, the hips are squeezing in. Tailbone is tucked down toward the floor. So it's not scooped under, it's just lengthening toward the heels. The shoulders are right over the hips. So from here, we just think about being lifted. Your hands can stay on the chair. Lifted up and down, squeezing the block, lifting. And lowering, lifting, and lowering. And now let's try balancing. Lift, maybe one hand comes up, maybe the other hand. Keep squeezing the block, shaking, falling, wobbling. It's all how we learn it. And one more. All right. Take the block out. Let's walk it back one more time. Big down dog. And let's walk it forward, turning the chair around. So you can have your blanket here. It's a little helpful for the wrists. And we'll take some cat-cows. So starting with neutral spine. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Hips over the heels. We're going to inhale and lift the tailbone and lift the gaze. The chest comes through the gate of the arms. as we look to the horizon. Big inhale. And now exhale, starting by tucking the tailbone and then round the low back, round the shoulders. Press down into the chair and hollow out the belly. Pull belly towards spine. Exhaling out all the stale air. Inhale. So I like to bend my elbows a little bit here so I can really sort of scoop the chest through the gate of the arms, lifting the tailbone at the same time. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone, creating a wave-like motion where we're rounding the back. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, reach the chest through the arms, lift the tailbone. And exhale as you round. Think about that wave action. Bringing the hips back over the heels. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Sweep the chest through the arms as you inhale. And exhale, bring the hips back and down. Tuck, tailbone round in. And let's find a neutral spine again. And find your balance. Let's pick up the right foot, bend that knee, and reach that leg back behind you. Press the heel away, toes toward the floor, so your foot is flexed. Nice. Pull belly towards spine. Now think about the hips being in one line. Shift the weight to your right hand, pick up your left hand, and reach the left arm forward. So we're coming into a balance here, opposite arm and opposite leg. Now think about somebody pulling you in opposite directions, pulling you by the heel and by the fingers. Lengthen out. For 3 and 2. Last one. Exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, round everything, hollow out, and back to neutral. All right, other side. Pick up the left foot, shift the weight into the right standing leg, reach the left leg back. So right here, try to find a place where you feel balanced. So equal weight in both hands. The standing leg should feel strong and steady. You can keep a little bend in that knee if it helps. And don't worry about how high the leg is behind you. Think about keeping it straight. So really press that heel. It doesn't matter if you're just an inch off the floor. It's better to have the legs straight and fully engaged, and that the hips are in one line. All right, now shifting the weight of the upper body into the left hand. See if you can pick up the right arm. Slide it forward. Keeping your drishti, so keep your gaze toward the chair. And now lengthen from the fingertips to the heel. Pull belly towards spine. Feel the core working here. For 3, 2, lengthen a bit more. Toes toward the floor. Last one. And bring everything in, hand to chair, foot to floor. Take the feet wide, heels in, toes out. Take a bend in the knees. And straighten. So just bend and straighten. Little like frog legs here. So a little squat. And one more. Heel toe the feet back to hip width. Release the hands off the chair. Keep the knees bent and roll up. Take your mountain pose. Feel your feet grounded. Palms facing forward, eyes closed. All right, one more balance. Let's take the chair. So we've got the tall way on one side. I'll take a sip of water. All right. So let's warm up the hips a little bit first, and then we're going to try our standing figure 4. So first of all, whichever hand is on the chair, pick up the opposite knee, and we'll just take some hip circles in one direction. Just getting as much rotation in that hip as you can, bringing the knee full circle, and then other direction. Good. All right, and now next time the leg comes around, we're going to cross either at the ankle or up at the above the knee. You can stay right here, getting that opening in the hip by pressing the knee open. And now maybe bend the standing leg. So here's where the balance comes in. As we start to bend, flexing that foot, maybe can we take the hand off the chair and come to prayer. So this is very challenging. Nice, good job everybody. For 3, 2, 1, come back up. Bring the foot down and march it out. All right. Other side. So bringing that knee up, back, and around. Get a little warm up in the hip. Good, and other direction. And next time around, either cross at your ankle and then start to bend and see if you can balance here. Or if you can get your ankle above your knee. We don't want the ankle on the knee. So either above or below. And then start to sink the hips, bend the knee. Find that drishti, flex your left foot. Tightening that leg helps with stability. And then focusing, concentrating on your drishti. Maybe we balance here for a few breaths. Awesome. Beautiful. Maybe sink a little lower. And maybe a little lower. Good. Bring it back up. And down. Last downward dog, just to move it all out. Shake it out, move the feet, bend the knees, lengthen the hips back, and then bend the knees, walk it forward. And we'll come to seated. So your core, we worked the core quite a lot today. You might feel it the next couple of days. The best thing to do for that is to do the same exercises so you keep building that strength. So this one's being recorded. It'll be online probably by tomorrow. So if you want to go back and redo it, it'll be there. All right, let's take a twist. Inhale, reach up. Lengthen the spine and exhale as you twist to the left. Left arm can slide behind your back. Lengthen and twist. Keep the crown of the head long towards the sky. Chin slightly pulled back. Tailbone tucked under. And unwind, inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, twist other side. Inhale, unwind, back to center. Exhale to prayer. All right, setting up for meditation. I'm going to fold my blanket, get my hips up a little higher. So we'll take our quiet mindfulness for 3 minutes and then right to Shavasana. Find my timer. And 3 minutes starting now. And finding your way back into your chair, settling the upper body, resting back. Maybe arms down by your side, eyes closed, body completely relaxed. Our reading for today, asana practice should be a harmonious experience, never a struggle. The manner of breathing into a wind instrument, a flute for instance, can create either a grating screech or a melodious song. The body, too, is an instrument. If used skillfully, as in the union of movement and breath, the resulting posture is a useful and harmonious experience. When performed with a graceful orchestration of all its parts, asana can become a music of the body, breath, and mind. Such music moves everything it touches. And invite the breath to deepen. Bringing your awareness back to the room, back to your body. And waking up the body in whatever way feels good to you. Moving ankles and wrists, fingers and toes. And maybe a big stretch. And then coming up to seated, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for being with me and practicing with me this morning. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. And may all beings live with ease. Bring thumbs to third eye center. We bow to one another as we say, Namaste. And namaste to your fellow yogis. Thank you. Thank you. So have a lovely weekend. No yin.